Every man says he wants respect, but it's the truth that cuts deep. Most men will never have it. Not in their homes, not in their friendships, not in their careers. They will live and die invisible because they never choose to live as man worth respecting. You confuse attention for respect. You think likes on a screen, a few compliments, or fake smiles mean you've earned it. But that's not respect, that's mercy, that's entertainment. Respect is not handed out because you look good for 5 seconds. Respect comes when people see you and think, this man is solid. He cannot be moved. Respect begins when your actions speak louder than your excuses. Most men make promises they never keep. They talk big when everyone is watching, but they collapse when it matters. A respected man, he doesn't talk to impress. He speaks when it's needed, and his words carry weight because he backs them with action. Here's why most men fail. They love comfort more than character. They fold the moment life gets heavy. They chase the easy way out. They run from discipline and then wonder why no one listens to them. The world doesn't respect soft men. It doesn't respect the ones who always play safe. It respects the ones who show their scars, who can take a hit and still move forward. Respect demands that you stand alone when everyone else is bending. It demands you tell the truth even when the room hates you for it. Most men don't have the gut for that. They sell their voice for cheap approval, but a man who refuses to bow, even his enemies will respect him. Do you want respect? Control yourself first. Control your words, your habits, your emotions. The man who cannot master himself will never master respect. People see it. They see if you're a slave to your anger, your lost, your laziness. They might fear you for a while, but they'll never respect you. Let me be clear, respect isn't free. You'll be mocked, you'll be called arrogant, stubborn, cold. You'll be laughed at just like the crowd laughs at every man who refuses to fit in. But that laughter doesn't last. When the noise fades, the same people who mocked you will know deep down you are unbreakable. So ask yourself right now, when people hear your name, do they think of someone they can walk over or someone they cannot ignore? Do they think of someone who bends with the wind or someone who stands like stone? Respect is not given, respect is taken by how you live, by the choices you make, by the man you decide to be every single day. Most men will never be respected. They will waste their lives begging for validation, chasing attention, hoping someone calls them important. Don't be that man. Be the man they cannot overlook. Be the man whose presence speaks louder than his words. Because when everything is gone, money, status, fame, the one thing that can never be taken from you is respect. Remember, respect is not about being liked. In fact, the more respect you gain, the fewer people will like you. Because your existence makes them uncomfortable. You remind them of everything they're not and everything they could be but choose not to be. Respect is heavy. You can't carry it if you're weak. That's why most men collapse under pressure. They want the praise, not the weight. But a man who shoulders responsibility, who carries the burden without complaining, that man earns the kind of respect that lasts even after he's gone. Think about this. The man history remembers are not the ones who chased comfort. They are the ones who stood when it was dangerous, who spoke when it was costly, who fought when others hid. Respect is carved in his struggle, not luxury. The man without respect is invisible. People hear him but they don't listen. They see him but they don't follow. He lives a quiet life of being ignored. That's the silent tragedy most men never escape. And here's the truth, you can't buy respect, not with money, not with status, not with fake power. You can buy followers, you can buy clappings, but you cannot buy the weight that respect carries. That has to be earned every day. Respect is not about how tall you stand, but how deep your roots go. Storms will come, winds will raise, and the world will try to break you. If you stand firm through it, even the storm will respect you. When you walk into a room, people know. They can feel it. Respect is silent but undeniable. You don't have to shout. You don't have to prove anything. Your presence says it all. This man has been tested. This man cannot be broken. Most men die carving respect because they lived carving approval. They spend their lives trying to please everyone, and in the end, no one remembers them. A respected man lives differently. He doesn't chase clappings, he chases truth, discipline and strength. Respect is not about perfection, it's about resilience. You will fail, you will fall, but if you rise every single time, stronger and sharper, respect will follow you like a shadow that never leaves. And finally, respect is legacy. Long after you're gone, your words, your actions, your choices, they will still speak, they will still carry weight. Respect is what makes a man immortal, not in body, but in influence. So I'll leave you with this. Most men will never be respected. They'll vanish into history, forgotten, ignored, dismissed. But you have a choice. You can live soft and die invisible, or you can live hard, stand tall and force the world to remember your name.